show us that, you know what, she can get in on this pop party too.
Stewie tapped the board. Oh, what a no-look feed from Sloop to John Quell Jones.
They knew what I did. I started, see, that's the thing, starting when they're young.
Pull up from the Shields. Couldn't get the roll. John Quell Jones the rebound. Now back comes Courtney Van.
I don't mind coming here watching you at night. It don't bother me.
Leader in assists, by the way.
I haven't done it in 2 years. I was going to like Kurt was here and I said was here most of the time. I was going calling you on the phone.
She tied the 4th best assist average in her entire career.
I think we hear now like Kurt getting breaks now.
We have all of us in this building, Liberty fans and Sky fans, we know what that no-look pass from Vandersloot looks like.
She led the
WNBA
in assists per game
Diamond
with
gone.
8.1.
It was hard.
Just another day in the office for
I think I'm getting a little better now. It's been a year now.
Sky career leader in minutes played,
Then was like, why you
assists,
post some pictures of Diamond on Facebook? And I ain't doing all that.
She was their 3rd overall pick.
She said, why you not on Facebook? I said, everybody posting pictures about Diamond.
At the line,
Nisha did it, Deanna did it, her friends doing it. I don't
began
want
her
to see.
career with the Chicago Sky. First couple of seasons were in a Sky uniform.
I love everything about Anaisha Laney Hamilton. She's just her commitment to her development. She is truly a lesson in perseverance and how she's been able to develop her game from 3 years till now.
The day she got would have been a funeral a year ago. I'm like, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If I do it, it'd be next year or later on going out the year, but the first year, I don't want to do it.
When Sky in, double clutch from the Shield this time. Stewart the board.
Kurt calling his landlord lady, she do something about the paperwork. And
on
that Wednesday now, because I made not see her go in there, she was going in. Like, yo, talk to that woman. No, because she told Nasir that she waiting for paperwork. She don't got paid nothing yet. So Kurt said he about to go talk to her. Like, they don't like the sound of that. So I'm going to be downtown Thursday. I got to buy me a suit jacket or a suit for the funeral. I'm going to stop by there. Come be around that area. I'll go to the floor to see any case. If she filed anything, this is not serious. Yeah.
This Liberty team assisted
So I'm
on
gonna come be down.
70% of their buckets a season ago. Trying to assist on another one here. That bucket.
There's something going on that he don't want to pay right now. Yeah, it's kind of weird. She want to set no money.
Last year, second only to the Aces. That bucket's going to be waved off. Dana wants the and one.
Yeah, because the ceiling fell down again. I said, no, you gotta start calling me when the guy comes. So they got this sheetrock up. I said, nah, the leak coming from the roof. They ain't gonna do nothing once it start raining. Yeah, if he would have did that around like June, he would have had if it didn't rain that much, he would have got away with it. But it was rainy season. Well, you know once it rains, gonna tear the roof up. My ceiling leaking. It's coming straight from the roof. There's a direct little hole in the dip in the rain.
For the Sky. Sherrod with the rip away. That's what she did really well for the Buffaloes in Boulder. And then a pretty move to get her first career preseason bucket at the opposite end.
Man, some
players are fast, Jason. Some players
I said, nah, why do you think I never did that? I said, it's catch-up work.
She was all
that ain't gonna do
defensive
nothing.
team. Led the Pac-12 in assists per game. She is harassing Evans again here.
We threw out the pictures anyway that we took.
Back-to-back steals for
Yeah, we threw out
Sherrod. And
everything.
Vandersloot turns it into 2 at the other end.
Jalen Sherrod averaged 2 steals per game in her entire career at Colorado. If you're trying to make a roster and you're 5'7", that's exactly how you make an impact on
I
the
said, next time
defensive
you go
end.
there and you put your phone in your
Couldn't have
hand,
drove a better start
hold
for
it in your
Jalen
hand,
Sherrod.
you
Defense
walk
to
in, you knock on the
offense
door,
for the New York
put the phone
Liberty.
on the side. Yeah, like while you talk, like, you know you walk with your phone in your hand, yeah, and you just talk to him. I said, because I'm going to do that when I go and I put the phone on record, and I'm going to go and I'm going to talk to her.
Things started moving fast. Too fast.
The first word that comes to mind when I hear Candace Parker is most certainly historical. She was Amazing.
Candace Parker, 2008 Rookie of the Year and MVP.
The most versatile women's basketball player that we've ever laid eyes on.
Parker on the run. We're going to get a dunk here. Yes! She did it!
First word that comes to mind when I hear Candace Parker has to be legend. Legendary.
A goat.
GOAT. I've looked up to Candace Parker since I really started playing basketball, and I've made sure she knows that.
When we talk about the game of basketball, she's certainly a player that revolutionized the sport, both in how we play and also how we approach it from a business perspective.
She's been able to blur the lines of what it means to be a post player and a guard. Sometimes you can think of post players and just limit them to one specific role, but I mean, Candace is able to do anything she wants. She has the vision of a point guard. She's able to push breaks.
Her ability to impact the game through different ways, not just through scoring, but her passing ability, her rebounding ability, and her ability to create shots for the teammates around her.
The best part about playing with Candace was how much I learned, how much I was challenged to be better in my role.
And she wanted everybody around her to win. She poured into every single person because she didn't want it to just be about her.
She's a great role model on and off the court that people look up to. She definitely just means a lot to our league.
She just is a winner. We're very thankful for everything that she's been able to do as an individual and just help shape our league into what it is today.
And you on your phone a lot more.
What's it called?
And you on your phone a lot more now, man.
Yeah, I'm on the what's it called? I be looking at Facebook.
Wow.
I got, you know me, I watch these stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing too deep, you know. I be cooking and watching them different.
You see Bulls guard Kobe White in attendance tonight. The Stars are out in Chicago on this preseason Tuesday night. It's being shown on the Jumbotron right now with Wintrust. Nothing like hoops in Chicago.
I'm telling you, Jason, you're right. The Stars are out, but Chicago is on and popping. It is the city to be again.
Yeah.
Once again, you got the Bears, you got the Sky, you got kind of the Bulls.
Reese just flipped the head up, and now she's in double figures with 11.
We talked about confidence. She just scored and then just stared down the reigning WNBA MVP afterwards. That's confidence.
Love to see it. And it looks like Vandersloot stepped out of bounds and looking at Reese's latest bucket.
I mean, her ability to put the ball on the ground, and I've said it a million times tonight. I'm going to say it at least one more time. Her ability to finish through traffic and then staring down
coming. I think I'm getting out the house every day and I'm walking here.
That's MVP.
Every time I ain't overthinking no more getting in the house or not.
She doesn't look like a rookie right now.
You know what I mean? I'm feeling like you're going better, so it makes me feel a lot better than
Minnesota, 13 points, 9 boards, backing it up today in her Windy City debut. Trying to post up down low as Jessica Carter on her, another rookie out of Mississippi State. Reese going to work. Reese putting it up and off the glass. Back-to-back Angel Reese buckets.
I like that matchup. You got the two rookies from the SEC. You know those two have had some battles over the last couple years.
Yeah.
Carter had that knocked away. Here in Chicago, they might be chanting SEC. SEC for a few years to come with Cardoso and Reese wearing that uniform.
I mean, she said, well, first I'm going to score on the reigning MVP, but now I'm going to score on the fellow rookie, someone that I'm used to doing battle with from our SEC days or Jessica Carter. But again, just finishing through the contact, which you just, and usually when you come in as a rookie, there's an adjustment to the size, the physicality in the game, especially for post players. So far, not for Angel Reese.
Marquisha Davis, 11th overall pick, defended and stripped by Reese. And then lets out a yell. The energy from Reese on defense, leading offense at the other end from Marina Mabry.
And I don't know who's more excited, Jason, this season ticket holding crowd or the head coach of the Chicago Sky, Teresa Witherspoon. She is jacked right now.
Mabry is down here on the free throw line.
Yeah.
May have been inadvertently hit up high. Let's look at this last possession, starting with the Resse steal. It's going to end with a lot of energy for Coach Boone.
Teresa Witherspoon wants the identity of this team to be rooted in defense. And when their defense is on, then you can create offense on the other end, which is exactly what Chicago Sky does, setting up Mabry for the transition three.
What a possession. Defense to offense. That is a glimpse of what Sky fans want to see for years to come.
Well, the great thing about your defense being slightly ahead of your offense, Jason, is defense travels like that.
Kennedy Carter, runway to the rim and a foul.
Your defense travels. There's no excuse to have an off night defensively. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter who the officials are, who the opponent
makes it a
is.
little easier for me
Kennedy Carter
now
does a great job of getting in the passing lane and creating a scoring opportunity for herself on the
so
other
I don't got to take no taxes out of it. So when I get it, I can buy exactly what I need. That money that I work for, that goes right to salaries like I did this week. So when I work Friday and Saturday, when I get paid, it's enough to give. It's like an extra $30. There's enough to get. It go right to him, directly to him.
Marina Mabry.
Salaries, when I get
14
paid.
points at the half.
You only work Friday and Saturday.
At that point.
Got to take off to be here for you. So that pays my rent.
3:33 to
I'm
go.
always worried about that. That pays that. So I get from Curtis, it goes in my pocket, help me out a little bit like that. So it's not the same, but the way I'm using it is differently now. Because it's different about what Curry pays every week. That's in between weeks I don't get paid. I remember I don't get paid this week from my job.
I don't know if this is how it's going to be
Yeah,
for the
it's
rest
2
of the
weeks, so I
way.
get money
Now
this
we're going
week
to
from
see some of
Curry.
these reserves and some
So
of
it's
these
in between
players,
money.
these younger players
That
that
would
are
make
trying
it
to
a
make
little
this
bit more
roster.
easier
This
for
is the
me.
last that we've seen of the starters, but Chicago doesn't have that luxury, Jason, because they only have 12 players, 11 players available for this game tonight. So we will continue to see some of the key players for the Sky for the rest of this game.
I was talking to someone on my block. And I was talking about Israel. Oh, the war guy went in. Israel killed them damn people. I'm tired of them Jews. He was going at them Jewish people. Like, they don't like us. They moved from West Philly when we moved up here. They moved away. They keep talking about we got along with them. When we moved up here, they moved out this neighborhood. Exactly. There was a lot of Jews that we just talking about that at church, but all the Jewish people that lived in Philly, they moved away when we moved in. Now they trying to like we friends with them. The mainstream media. They moved out the neighborhood so fast.
You know, just I don't want to say smugness, but just the
yeah, I said it to Miss Darlene. I said Miss Darlene was the first. Her husband, the first black guy moved in the block, and she said once he moved on, the Jewish people moved out. They start moving away.
And we feel it in practices.
When they start moving away.
It's intense in these Sky training camp practices, but it's wearing
yeah, right now we all we friends with them, and we need to speak. We need to speak. Yeah, we need to speak up for them. There, like they don't speak up for us.
Yeah, and so for Sky fans that are watching this game or that are here in attendance, you see a lot of
now where people saying is they over here they want to be discriminating against black people. Now the white people being discriminating against them to the point that white people lose their mind on TV, man. Because now you got the white natives attacking the Jews here. You see it all over. And white people, they never want to show that. You know, the United States always trying to hide that thing. Now they got the white nationals, all of the rallies, and the Jewish people get discriminated. And they like, we don't know what to do. They're losing control right now. Right? I feel bad for them. They don't know what to do right now. They don't know what to do now. These are your voters that's being against them. So you can't punish your voters. So why do you think he's not saying that? Like, I'm not buying support. I'm understanding his position right now. There's nothing you can say, man. Because what you going to do, lock your voters up? They're not going to vote for you in September, in November. You know he's been quiet about it. These your voters going against each other. Then we got the Republican Jews mad at the Democrat Jews. They arguing with each other right now. Because the Democrat Jews against what Netanyahu doing. So now they all, it's just a chaos. It's a mess, basically. You know, Donald Trump loves, he's like, it's just chaos everywhere. I gotta go to court. The world is burning up. He got bodies at court, right? He has paperwork in his hand. Look at the papers. It's chaos. The world is on fire. World War III is right around the corner. Trump, you know, he love, he can slide in. And that is 2-6. Oh, man. Biden don't know what to do. He lost control of everything. He just said that quote yesterday. I was cracking up watching that highlight. So he lost control. Obama's running the country now.
Carter has had an aggressiveness about her in this third quarter. Couldn't finish there. Thornton the
They
rebound.
do. You know what it is about Obama? I think Trump in his heart, he really wanted to run against Obama, but Obama would have chewed him up, man. He could. He wanted to. I think he's looking at it like, I could have beat Obama. Like, oh no.
You can kind of see what I'm saying.
Maybe you think about one, like, no, you should hold out on this one.
Right there was a classic cop.
Obama sharp. He just beat Hillary. He beat Hillary. He beat the Clinton. He beat all the Democrats and the Republicans. He was a sharp brother. He knew how to talk. He knew how to move. Yes, he just knew how to do it.
Speaking of quickness,
Yeah, and she's from the inner city, growing up in the ghetto, the hood. Yeah, they started from. She came from poverty, so you couldn't mess with her either. She had both worlds. When she went in office, and she never tried to lose her weight to look skinny. She stayed with herself with her hairstyle. Her kids didn't look no different. I'm not sure the kids here in the bun. You know how to do it back in the day. You ain't play doing it here. She was the epitome of a first lady that could never be. The only one they compared her to was John F. Kennedy, right? Because they said she was about her the way she was. She never changed her when she went to the White House. They're the only two first ladies got Jack. They said they're the only two first ladies that never changed who they was when they went in the White House. Yeah.
Marissa Witherspoon assessing the roster she has. Shimmy, you just talked about your days as a coach right now. These two coaches are kind of, as you mentioned, the coaching persistent different in New York. Of course, knows their core. They know their starting line. They know they've got the MVPs, the All-Stars for the Sky. What are you
So right now, Teresa Witherspoon.
But I know why Michelle not really talking right now, because she's going to overshine Kamala Harris.
I know what she wants it to
So
be.
you know, if you know, even come out and support Biden, and Obama can't come out, he going to overshine Biden with everything looking bad for him. So Obama will start campaigning and speaking more. You know, Trump going to run with, I told you he's the president, and they're going to run with that. Nobody ever seen her yet. You got 6 months, my man, out there. You don't see Michelle nowhere near. Because Michelle she's better. Yeah, because Michelle is a better speaker than Kamala. Michelle know how to talk to the people, black, white, everybody. Kamala don't have that. She can't really. She lacks that right there. Yeah, that's what it is, man. You're right. She don't got the finesse skills. And that's what everybody be saying. Where Michelle at? Let me talk to him like. She's not gonna come out. They said about she running for. Remember the Fox News about she should run for president. Yeah, they said about, that was. They see that's why. Yeah, they said about she should be president or this and that. I know, but they were just because she's a woman and yeah, she's black.
It'll be another rookie here, and as Mary Martinez going.
Yeah, no, they couldn't do that because Michelle. That made Kamala look bad. Because they kept talking about Michelle for months. When's she gonna come out? We want to see Michelle, and she can't do it like this Kamala Harris time. Yeah, like this Kamala Harris time. I can't. Once Michelle, if Michelle do an interview on CNN, it's gonna get a lot of views. It's gonna be the talk all day tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Trump gonna talk about it. The Republicans gonna talk about it. The news gonna talk about it. They're gonna dominate. It's gonna dominate the news channel. That's why you don't see her or Obama doing interviews right now. Kamala.
That's what that was. So I take that back. That was
She
not
don't have it,
Kennedy
man. You
Carter
said it.
running.
You a woman, she don't got
This
the.
right here was Kennedy Carter trying to ISO. That's what this
She don't have the
was. That's why
finesse
the ball
skills.
was in her hands right here. They were
Like,
just
we love
gonna
your
run
story.
an
Came
ISO
from the bottom, worked your way up.
to end this period.
Yeah. Everybody saying that,
Although Kennedy can't.
and she still got that.
Saw a lot of that.
And she, you know, one of her weakest enemies, when she get nervous, she laughs. And she can't control it. When I ask her a question and she starts laughing because she's nervous. Now, you ever know somebody that's nervous? Some people might hiccup. Somebody starts scratching, they sweat, they nervous. Not Michelle, Kamala, she laughs all the time. That's when you know she's nervous. Every time they talk to her, she starts laughing. She can't help it. We didn't know she probably had that nervous trait in her.
don't think it's there. I think something else is wrong.
You know you nervous, man. You not play it off.
Yeah, but then I did it.
You think it's more than that? Or, Mom, she might just be over her head. She was only,
No, she might be sick or something. Or something is going on.
Because you don't see her on TV that much.
Something is going on with that woman's life.
Yeah, you really do see her, though.
With the first pick in the 1997 WNBA draft, the Houston Comets select Tina Thompson from the University of Southern California.
The very first draft pick in WNBA history, Tina Thompson was a lethal combination of skill and toughness during her
She
years
really
in
do
Southern
come
Cal,
out once in a blue.
preparing her
It's
to
rare you
contribute right
see any
away in
videos
Houston.
about her. She ain't nowhere talking or nothing.
Came in with the right level of aggressiveness, passion, and then the thirst to learn.
And Joe Biden is
Thompson
old.
established
He's super
herself as a
old now.
cornerstone of the Comets, who emerged
He's
as
already,
America's
he aged
first
fast now. You gotta get, you look at his old, they were showing videos when he gets Trump. He was older, but he had a little, he could move around. You look at him 2 years later, 3 years.
Whatever you have to do to win games, to win
Yeah, he barely can make it.
No Tina Thompson, no 4 championships.
Tina Thompson puts it
You can tell.
She is now taking over for Houston.
Tina is everything that basketball represents.
But he's the only one that could be there, I
She
think,
loves the
Donald
game.
Trump.
She breathes
I don't think nobody else could be there. You know, I'm a Trump fan, man, but to be honest, Joe Biden was the only one that could have, out of 20 people that ran, he was the only one. Had enough juice, enough power, enough name that could go against Trump.
No, she was just fierce. And
Man,
a
we got a
fierce
rematch.
competitor, player who played with fight and tenacity, who left it all out on the court. She got us the gold medal.
the second leading scorer in WNBA history. Tina Thompson is the only
Yeah, he is. You can see it. They were talking about, he said he wanted debating the White House, somebody they don't know yet. So that's 2 hours of standing up, and Trump is going to come at you.
Of what everybody
See,
else
one thing
in the
about Trump,
WNBA
he's
now is
always been in front of the
chasing.
cameras and so like,
She was
so
a
this is what he
dominant
did.
player.
He's a showman. Like, that's why everybody laughing about Trump, because this is Trump is. So, like, yeah, like in the courthouse, he keep going to the camera every lunch break, or he go in the morning, evening, like every time he come there and start talking, but that's how he keep himself. He got 10 gags, he got 10 violations. They asking the president, well, then they asking him, Mr. President, can you just stop? You pick us in a bad spot right now. Because even though you're the president, people know that, man. But we got to make it like everybody treated the same. While you doing it, it's showing that you're not, it's a lie. That you're not being treated right.
The Bills definitely love them just as much when they are able to make their Sky debuts on the home floor. And Angel has brought everything today that we have loved watching. 13
Yeah,
points.
you know what he's doing, man. Mom, Trump knows what he's
Multiple
doing.
offensive boards, scoring your team, extra
Yeah,
opportunities.
you know that, man. Trump,
Back on the
many
floor
people like Trump don't care about no law. They just try to get over on the law. You know that, man. They're just trying to get over.
Advertised, Jason.
Elizabeth Williams covered off a screen. Allen was there defensively too. Liberty offensive rebounds. Frazier the drive. Frazier hooks
I
up.
saw that too.
Williams the rebound.
I be seeing that on CNN. It's like they talk about it, then they force the defending if the case ain't strong enough. They're like, well, the case ain't really showing nothing, but they do got enough to, like you got these people, they don't want to defend you, but they have to because the case ain't strong like that. He might beat this case. They was mad about that porn star being on the TV today. On every channel was mad. CNN, Fox News. Yeah, because she was talking about sex appeal. She wasn't talking about nothing like sex with Trump underwear he wears. It was weird. And a lot of them, even the judge said, I shouldn't allow this in my courtroom. But you gave her the benefit. You didn't know that she came up there to talk about nothing about the case. And CNN was like, we gotta talk about this, like, you know, they gotta report the news, but the women didn't talk about nothing
When you're
important.
trying to make a roster, it counts. Like,
So the
there's no
judge
such
actually had to
thing
get on
as
Trump's side.
ugly basket when
He
you're
yelled
trying
at the
to make a
lawyer and said, you should have did more ejections. That was the judge told Trump lawyer, man, that you didn't eject enough. He said, Trump said, can you get a mistrial? He said, no. He said, you didn't eject enough. You should eject enough. Yelled at his lawyer for that.
Little hezzy show and go for Dana Evans.
That's going to get Sandy Rundell another timeout again. Jason, the swagger and energy of this team. It embodies their head coach. I love the way that
Recording the
this Sky
WNBA right
team
now on my
is
phone.
bringing the energy tonight.
Trying to support the WNBA.
First it was
and
Gonders in,
LSU.
calling glass
So
off the
they
window.
not showing it
Her
on
first
TV. They
preseason
showed the white girl
bucket.
Caitlin
Then
Clark.
Dana
I'm here
Evans,
her.
the
So
electricity that
when
she's going to bring
it's
all
off,
season
I'm gonna
long
record it.
on
I'm gonna
display.
upload it. The third and fourth quarter. Because people last time said the game, they couldn't see the game. So I'm gonna upload it.
It's a huge night for Aussie basketball here in Brooklyn. The talk of the town might be Caitlin Clark, but we've got a bunch of Aussie girls on the board, so let's get ready to see where they land.
With the first pick, Caitlin Clark. Second pick, Cameron Brink. With the 12th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Atlanta Dream select Nadia Patch from Australia.
With the 20th pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Atlanta Dream select Isabel Borlase. With the 29th pick, the Phoenix Mercury select Jazz Shelley.
And here with number 12 pick, Nadia Patch. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
There was a quote of yours in the presser just before, Nadia, you mentioning that, wow, these Aussies can play.
Yeah.
Is being an Australian something you hold as a chip on your shoulder every time you go out there and play on the basketball court?
I just think, being in Australia, growing up there, that is just, we've got so much talent and we are such great players, and this is the best league in the world, and being able to come up here, getting drafted, getting your name called is such a privilege, and I feel like everyone back home should be able to experience this.
I'm here with the one and only Kane Pittman. Kane, what did you think of tonight?
No question. Everyone came here to see Caitlin Clark. Everyone knew that she was going to go number one, but ultimately, for Australian basketball, we had a great night as well with 3 girls getting picked.
Kane, hot take from you, all right? We're going to use this before we wrap. Who are you most excited to see coming into the WNBA season?
Well, it's interesting. I'll stick with the Australians, and Jazz Shelley, we've spoke with her a little bit over the last few weeks, and she's ready to play. She already played in the WNBL. She spent 5 years in college, now goes pick 29 to Phoenix. It seems like a team that might want her to come into the team straight away. So Jazz Shelley for mine, I can't wait to see her in the league.
I like that, Nadia. That's my take for me, all right? Kane and Marley's show, we are wrapping the WNBA 24. Catch you guys at the next one.
Sky fans, here's the beginning of the regular season schedule. You have 2 in Dallas, then travel to Brooklyn to play this Liberty team home opener against Connecticut on May 25th. By the way, new head coach Teresa Witherspoon. She is from Texas, Pineland, Texas native, so pretty cool she gets to go back to her home state for the first couple of games as the head coach.
And this Dallas team, this is a team that the Sky is very familiar with, played multiple times last year, and actually played some of their best games of the season against Dallas.
Those are some thrillers against the Wings. Awuli was denied down low, and it's going to stay at this end.
Elizabeth Williams, one thing that we can count on is death, taxes, and Elizabeth Williams block.
Shimmy, when you look at this Sky team, Angel Reese is out on the floor as well. Brianna Turner, you get Cardoso back. Those 4 names I just mentioned, it's not out of the realm of possibility that you could have 4 players averaging over a block per game.
Actually, I think that's more possible than it is unrealistic. Right. Yeah, I do. And then we hit on it a little bit earlier, but last year, this Sky team, and I know we shouldn't spend a lot of time talking about last year because it's a new era, but last year, this Sky team last in the WNBA in points allowed in the paint, and I think those issues were addressed through free agency and with the draft.
Shot clock violation there. Just to piggyback off your point with the Sky and teams going down to the paint, no team saw fewer 3-point attempts taken by their opponent than the Sky. So teams knew they wanted to get down low. And part of that was injuries the Sky had. I can't count the number of times that you and I said how many times would you love to have Isabel Harrison in the lineup right now to pair with an Elizabeth Williams, who was healthy last season, but now you have Isabel Harrison, you have Angel Reese and Cardoso, Brianna Turner coming over at the Phoenix trade.
It seems like so long ago, but we're talking about Morgan Birch, who's very undersized as a 4. Elena Smith, who was undersized, had to play some 5 at times.
Gonzalez corralled the loose ball after Reese kept it alive momentarily. Seems like Liberty have gone to their lineup, possibly the starters sitting the rest of the way. But the younger players trying to make the team, getting most of the run right now for Sandy Brondello.
Yeah, you see Izzy Harrison checking in for Angel Reese. I saw that coming. I don't think Teresa Witherspoon liked that scrum that was happening down there under the basket on the other end. I think it's time to shut it down for Miss Angel Reese tonight.
Love the smile she plays with, how much fun she's having in this city.
Well, she plays with joy. You can tell she loves the game. I mean, she loves life. She lives her life. Her identity is not wrapped up in who she is as a basketball player. She has several interests, several talents. She loves life, and she's going to live it to the absolute fullest, and I'm not mad at her.
3 of her favorite things in life: basketball, fashion, modeling. She did all of that in the last 24 hours, going to the Met Gala last night and making her way back to the game today after practicing yesterday. Chat around with her this morning. Her birthday, by the way, yesterday, too. Kaiser gets fouled down low.
This is the part of a preseason game that just right now it's just really ugly. The game is out of hand. I mean, we know that the Sky is going to win this game, barring some miracle. But right now, you have a lot of players on the court right now who are playing for a roster spot. So it's physical, it's aggressive, it's a little ugly. And this is where you got to be careful.
Kako Adika was called for the foul there. Second round draft pick in 2023, trying to make the roster. A rebound with a lot of energy from Elizabeth Williams there, and she turned it into a bucket. Could have been an and 1.
I haven't seen Elizabeth Williams jump that high since 2014 when she was at Duke.
We talked to her last week at training camp, and she told us she remembered every bit of her first day at training camp. Now she's the vet, making a vet play and turning it into 2.
Elizabeth Williams is the oldest player on this Sky roster at the age of 30. She'll be 31 next month, but she looks every bit of a spry rookie right now in these last 2 possessions, Jason.
Angel Reese on the bench there. I see you, Elizabeth. Awuli fading. Rebound for Evans. She can really shoot this break out of a cannon for the Sky. Transition 3. Second 3 of the night for Gonzalez.
She didn't need the glass for that one, Jason. Elizabeth Williams is like, who are you calling an old lady? I still got juice. I can bring it. I can jump high. I can get in the passing lane. I can go coast to coast. Stop calling me old. I'm Elizabeth Williams, and I might look old, but I play young.
The trial date off of the calendar, instead laid out a plan through essentially the end of July to handle other issues in this case largely.
This copyrighted telecast of WNBA Enterprises may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used in any form without the express written consent of WNBA Enterprises.
I feel good. Everybody's awesome, so I'm excited. Great class.
Oh my gosh, we're super excited, super proud of her. I like my outfit. Oh my gosh,
She's always been talented in all that she does. It's a wonderful journey. I hope the journey's just started at the next level.
Where you get on 3? Sweet.
The Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark.
They have such a great core, a lot of young talent on their team, and I'm just excited to get there, learn everything, have a lot of fun, and get back to playing some basketball. Hello, Governor. This is Caitlin Clark. I know it's a basketball state. I know the ticket sales have been amazing. So, all right, me and you, we'll have a game of peg. How about that? I'm here with Celeste. Do you want to say hi? It's the coaches. Okay, say hi. Hey. All right, go Fever. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Bro! I know. Aces, man. Hey, Fever fans, it's Caitlin Clark. I can't wait to get.
It's very possible that he may not be able to bring either one of his federal cases against former President Trump before the
Angel Reese, 13 points in 18 minutes of action, has been all over the floor. Start breaks as well, hitting the glass shimmy.
She's just doing a little bit of everything, but we knew that she could do this. We knew that she was going to be able to get on the glass and create some points, but did we know that she was going to be able to get down in a stance and defend a guard on the perimeter, pick a pocket to lead a break? Did we know that she was going to be able to do that?
She said her favorite player growing up is Candace Parker. She wants to do it all just like Candace. That's her goal. And the Sky bench is alive right now. They are loving it. Plenty of smiles, and rightfully so. Nice hedge there. Harrison off the screen. 5.5 to go in the game. Davis a drive. Elizabeth Williams tapping it right into the hands of Lindsay Allen.
I feel like such a nerd right now, but I really love that ball screen defensive possession by the Sky. I love being able to go over the top, keep pressure on the offensive player, and that hard hedge by Harrison.
We can nerd out, Jimmy. That's what we're here to do. Harrison. That is one thing, though, we watched in training camp last week, is that screen coverage, the drop coverage, as you talked about last week when we were watching practice together.
Yeah, so when we saw them in training camp, they were working on the drop and top blocking the guard and post players showing. And right now, that was something new out of their bag of tricks with that hard hedge by the post. So they're putting it in there. They're slowly putting together, the Sky slowly putting together their defensive system. And there's layers to it, Jason. There's layers to defense.
So I'm not surprised. I kind of said way back then that I thought that would be the one thing to delay this case, but the hearings of the classified information. Let's talk about that. And Paul, I'm very excited to see the issues around classified information.
Martinez had a falling guard as a defender in college, forced a turnover there. Now another Liberty rookie, Davis, will get this possession started. Ibakwe. Jimmy, for the New York Liberty fans out there, how do they take the next step? They were there last year. They were right there, but couldn't quite finish it off.
And they were right there. If you go back to that last game in the finals, as Dana knocks down that three, they had a significant lead. They missed a lot of layups. They missed a lot of baskets right in the paint. I mean, they were there. And if you look at them statistically, they were first or second in almost every significant category with the Las Vegas Aces last year. So they're there. They needed better bench. They need better contributors off the bench to complement the more role players that they have. And I think that's what these preseason games and opportunities are for Sandy Rundell and her staff, is to find that complementary cast of players.
All these players on the floor right now for the Liberty could be vying for those backup spots. And one there for Marquisha Davis. Marquisha Davis averaged 14 points per game at Ole Miss. Let's go back to Dana Evans, who 91st point of the night here for the Sky all three.
I mean, right now, Dana Evans is the starting point guard, but let's not forget, Dana Evans can score, and you know who likes it? Angel Reese, her rookie post player, is loving it.
Sky could have some of the best bench celebrations in the league this upcoming season with the vibes that Angel's going to bring to the sideline when she isn't in the game.
Well, that means the Sky better win a lot of games, because you can't be celebrating on the bench when you're down. So
Sky Sky won 18 last year. They're hoping to get that number up this season. Nice pump fake from Harrison. Having her back could help increase the number of wins this year.
It's a great move by Isabel Harrison. Nice little up and under, get the defense to bite, and it goes right through her. Draws the contact.
We know Cardoso will be out 4 to 6 weeks, so that'll, of course, bleed into the start of the regular season. The return of Isabel Harrison, it makes that all the more important now. It showcases you have the depth. Well, you weather through some early injury storms here with Cardoso and Maxwell out for the time being. Isabel Harrison played her 4 seasons before being dealt to the Sky with Dallas, was there with Marina Mabry. Air ball there, caught by Evans. Whips it cross court. Gondrzik's already hit a couple of threes, making 3 triples for Kaiser Gondrzik.
I mean, let's not forget about Kaiser. She was the 4th overall draft pick by the Indiana Fever in 2021. She was a prolific scorer at West Virginia, averaged 19 points a game her senior year, shot 36% from the 3 zone. So she can score the ball.
She's one of the players vying for a roster spot. She showcased the shooting ability in this second half. Sky are nearly at the century mark. 96 to 49 with 2:10 to go in the 4th quarter. We talked to Dana Evans before the game today. You saw the smile on her face. She was ready to get back in front of this home crowd, and she is in double figures with 13 points.
Are we seeing the evolution of Dana Evans right now? Last year, she's coming off her best season as a WNBA player. She averaged over 9 points a game last year, averaged almost a steal a game, but I'm just really liking right now the balance that I see of her, of getting her teammates involved, but also continuing to do what has made her career and made her so successful so far, was creating for herself. She's one of those rare players. She doesn't need a ball screen. She doesn't need you to run a play for her. She can actually create opportunities for herself off the dribble.
Up to 16 points now for Dana Evans. Marina Mabry has 20. Angel Reese with 13 points.
How about the atmosphere in here tonight? I mean, it doesn't feel like a preseason game. These are just, I just want to reiterate for the folks watching at home, these are just Chicago Sky season ticket holders that are here tonight. This is an event that's exclusive to them. Chicago Sky does it every year. But you can't tell. This feels like a regular season game. It's great atmosphere in here. I can't wait for the season home opener, Jason.
Yeah, the number of season ticket memberships have risen each year. Now the momentum of this franchise entering a new era with a new leader, Teresa Witherspoon. A few thousand in attendance tonight, all season ticket members.
It's an expected sellout for the home opener.
May 25th against Connecticut. Can't wait for that one. 2 against Dallas to begin the regular season. Teresa Witherspoon's home state, Vineland, Texas native, and then they'll play the Liberty 3rd game of the regular season before facing Connecticut in the home opener on the 25th.
So what they've done tonight is they've given these season ticket holders, this home crowd, just enough to keep them excited and jumping at the bits to get back. It's a nice move by Jessica Carter, the rookie out of Mississippi State.
We were chomping at the bits to get back. Glad to have this one on the WNBA app today. Jason Ross Jr., Jimmy Gray Miller, Kaiser Gondrzik is looking for another 3. Shout out to our outstanding crew who came together for this one behind the scenes. 80 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Carter, you're going to see that all season long if you're a Sky fan. Elizabeth Williams, just a everyday at the office steal for her.
And if Jessica Carter is fortunate enough to make this roster and stick around in the league, she's going to learn you cannot put the ball down.
Because it can lead to that pretty quickly at the other end. Dana Evans has 19 points in the last 6 high bench, another player trying to make this roster. Under a minute to go, and a 50-point edge for the Sky. Liberty have rested their starters for the vast majority of this second half. It's been these younger players like Wally trying to potentially get a spot. Still be 6 on the shot clock here for Dana Evans. Getting direction from Teresa Witherspoon. A classy move to not shoot it.
Very classy.
Very classy. Now Mawuli can possibly dribble it out for the Liberty, a team that won 32-8 last season. Got a glimpse of that All-Star starting 5 today. Both coaches will have decisions to make before the regular season, but a fun night and a really fun preview for if you're a Chicago Sky fan of what's to come in the future, what's to come in the immediate future. Angel Resse had an excellent game with 13 points. Charged up this crowd. Her debut in front of the Chicago fans, and they get a big W on top of it.
I know that in the big scheme of things, Jason, preseason games, they shouldn't really matter. I mean, they don't go towards your overall record or towards stats, but for this Chicago Sky coaching staff, this game, these 2 preseason games, they do matter, especially when you're trying to figure out who you're going to keep on your roster, who your core players are going to be, and what your style of play is going to be.
101-53, the Sky win it. First of many games in this building for Angel Resse. Rena Mabry had 20 to lead all scores. And the Sky, like you said, can carry this momentum into Dallas next week, and we can't wait for it. We'll be on the call for that one.
We do.
We'll be there.
We'll be there. Can't wait. You guys be there.
101-53 for Jimmy Gray Miller, Jason Ross Jr., our outstanding crew behind the scenes in the truck. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. First of many games in this building this upcoming WNBA season. It's the Sky on top over the Liberty. Just a preview of what's to come. Going to be a fun season in the W this year. Saying so long, have a great Tuesday night.
What happens if you donate to a liberal PAC that then in turn